First I import my image, and as you can see, it broke it up into 3 different pieces. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and weld these together. If I didn't weld them together, I'll just show you what it looks like. It actually goes ahead and it breaks up the pieces into like 3, and you see like there's this random piece on the side, and I don't really want that. So I'm just going to go ahead, select the entire design, and click weld, and that changes it into one single piece. So now I'm going to go ahead and make this a lot smaller. This is just going on a stemless wine glass, so I don't need that much space, but this looks like a good size. So I'm going to go ahead and click the Make It button, and as you can see, it placed it on the mat, and it has a little bit of wiggle room, and that's totally fine. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. And I'm going to turn on my machine. And then I'm going to press the load button. And then I'm going to press go. And now I'm going to go ahead and delete the leaf. And I actually have this image that I'm going to insert instead. And I'm going to add some text to it. I'm just going to do the hashtag. And I'm going to change this to just Arial narrow because I don't want it to be like too wide. Go ahead and move this into the corner. A little bigger, make this a little bit smaller. That looks like a good size. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Make It again. And click Continue. And I'm going to do the same exact thing. Now after you finish weeding the designs, they should look something like this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to only use one of these and kind of layer it, so do something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and use the transfer tape. So then I'm just going to peel off the transfer tape and place it on top of the design and smooth it out. And then at this point I'm going to take and I'm going to cut and separate the two leaves. And now I'm going to immediately peel this off and stick it exactly where I want it, directly on the wine glass. So I'm going to put it at an angle probably around here. And I always like to press in the middle of the design first and then let the rest fall around it. And the reason why I like to put this directly onto the glass is because I have found that if you transfer this onto another piece of paper and then onto the glass, sometimes like the vinyl can lose a little bit of its stickiness. So I just like to transfer it directly. That way you know like it'll get a good stick. And the reason why I put it in the middle and fawn it around is because this is like a semicircular surface, and it just seems to work better and you get less creases. And then I also just like to use this tool as well and smooth down any rough or raised edges. And I like to get the edges especially down because when you pull, sometimes it can pull up the design, and that's what you want to avoid. Alright, so now I'm going to try to peel back. And we'll see if we stuck it well enough. Oh, yep, see that area started coming up. So we're just going to press down again. And then sometimes it helps if you just start from a different side and pull from there. Now once you've finished peeling everything off, it should look like this. And now we're going to add the hashtag summer. Alright, now we're going to do pretty much the same thing. We're just going to press down. And then start peeling slowly but surely. And with these cursive letters, sometimes they do tend to pull back. So just do the similar thing where you alternate where you're pulling from, and sometimes it helps to just press it down. Where it overlaps, sometimes it gets a little tricky as well. All right. So here is the final product, everyone. Thank you for watching.